Hello and welcome to my American Idol review and recap of tonight's episode, The Final Judgment Part 2, February 23rd, 2011. I know like in the past few videos I've been wearing this like same exact sweatshirt. I'm sorry, I haven't really planned that, and then I like sat down here and I was like, you know what, I've been wearing this shirt in the past few videos, and I'm sorry. You know, normally when I do these videos, it's at night. I'm tired, you know, right after I record this, I'm gonna go to bed. So, yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, finally, we know the top 24! So excited to get voting. So excited to get voting. Can't wait. Okay, well, actually, I already knew who the top 24 was, because I actually looked up the spoilers like a month ago. But, I'm still happy that it's officially announced, so we can start voting, obviously. Alright, so first tonight we return to Adam Brock and his cliffhanger. And we find out that he did make the top 24. Whatever. I don't like him. Let's just leave it at that. Next we have Jeremy, I Jeremy Rosado, and he's saying, I know you won't. And he makes the top 24. I like this kid. He seems like a really nice guy, and his smile is just adorable. He isn't my fave in the competition. Heejun has already taken that spot, but I still very much enjoy him. Then next, after that, we have Shannon Magrane singing The Trouble with Love Is, which is actually a really good song by Kelly Clarkson that is kind of underrated. It was from her first album, which didn't really do that good. The only really songs people really know from that album is Miss Independent. But I really like The Trouble with Love Is, so when I started hearing her sing it, I was like, yay! I like this song. But anyways, she made it into the top 24. I'm on the fence about her, too. I think she has a good voice, but I think that she definitely should have waited maybe a couple more years, because there's just so many good girls this season, and I think she might get mixed in with all the other really good girls this season and maybe might be overlooked by some people. I think she really does have a very good voice for her age, definitely. But I think there's just so many good people, there's so many good girls, definitely, that it's just really hard to say. Like, I really don't know who exactly from those girls are going to make the top 13 or 12. Like, for the guys, I kind of have a feeling Heejun's definitely going to make it, because he has so many fans, and he's just freaking hilarious and amazing. I have a feeling Philip Phillips is probably definitely going to make the top 12. And I have a feeling that Colin Dixon is probably definitely going to make it. But for the girls, I just really have, like, absolutely no idea, because there's just so many good people. So, we'll have to see what happens. Okay, next we have Scott Dangerfield, and he sang Flotsam Prison Blues, and he was cut. I did not like this performance at all. I am very glad he was cut. Didn't like that performance. No. He was doing like these weird dance moves, and I'm like, no, just get off the TV screen. No way. Bye-bye, Scott. Alright, after that we have Skyler Laine singing Fancy, and she makes the top 24. She said that she was very nervous because Chelsea, who yesterday made it to the top 24, who was also a country singer, made it, and she's scared that they won't have two country girls in the semis. That's what she said. And I was kind of confused because, isn't Bailey Brown a country singer too? Okay, whatever. But, anyways, out of the 3 country girls that made it into the top 24, I think the girl who has the best chance of making it into the top 13 is Bailey. But I would love to see Skyler in it as well. I love her spunk. Alright, next we have, they show 3 contestants who made it into the top 24. They showed very brief little moments of them. They didn't show them singing or anything. They just showed the reaction of being told that they made it. First was Hallie Day, who had a pimp spot in the audition. So I'm very surprised that they're turning her into fodder all of a sudden, can fodder. Like, normally pimp spots on Idol, pimp spots are people who get the closing audition for an episode. And normally they are shown a lot. Philip Phillips was a pimp spot. He's been shown so much. Who else was a pimp spot? I don't really remember. But yeah, she was a pimp spot, and like she hasn't been shown like at all. So I'm like, okay, that's just really weird. But yeah, I mean, I like her, but I haven't seen anything of her because the producers, for some reason, decided to just hate her all of a sudden. So I don't know. And, okay, next up we have Likens, who is most definitely fodder because they have barely shown him. He's a country guy, but I think they really don't want another country guy to win. You know, Scotty's all great and everything, but I don't think they want it to be like 2 years in a row. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons why they haven't been showing him that much, or maybe just because they just want someone else like he Jr. Phillip to win instead of him. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to tell with these producers sometimes, but yeah, he's definitely fodder. And Aaron Marcellus, who I actually kind of like, but I think he's definitely going to be fodder as well. They've showed some of him, but not a lot, so I can't really form an opinion, but from what I've seen, he's pretty good. Okay, next we have Deandre Brakensick, I don't know how to say his name, and he sang The Woman's Work. He made the top 24. I'm not too crazy about him. I have never really been a fan of falsetto. I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of it. But he does it well, so I'll give him that. But I like his hair. His hair's pretty cool. I just want to touch it, you know. Okay, and next we have Jermaine Jones, and he sang I Believe in You and Me, and he was cut. I felt so bad for him. He was so upset he didn't make it. Oh well, it's just how the cookie crumbled. And next we have the final 3 girls who go up all together. Hollie Cavanaugh, who was on last season, but they have failed to show her at all this season, which is really weird. Shelby Tweeten, who is the girl who has bipolar, and Ariel Sprague. Hollie Cavanaugh is the one who ends up making it to the top 24. I kind of would have liked to see Shelby make it, but I do like Hollie from what I've seen. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't really form an opinion on her because I haven't really shown her. Alright, and then next we have the final 2 boys, which is Eben Francewitz and David Leathers. Eben makes the top 24, and David is cut. It is a shame because I really like both of them. I'm happy Eben made it. I think Eben has a very unique voice for a kid of his age, and I really like him, and I'm glad he makes the top 24, but I really wanted David to make it too. He's like the next Michael Jackson. Like, seriously, like, he's so good. And, like, I don't understand how he didn't make it over, like, Adam Brock. I'm sorry. Adam Brock annoys the hell out of me. Or Creighton Fraker. I'm sorry. No. Or even Chase Likens or whatever. He's complete cannon fodder. Like, why couldn't David be in over one of those people? Like, I don't really understand, but I don't know. Maybe he said that he's going to come back next year, so hopefully he'll be bigger and better next year, and the producers aren't stupid, and the judges aren't stupid, and put him in that top 24. But, yeah. Poor David. He was so upset. It was really horrible seeing him cry. Like, normally, like, he was just so upset that he walked off without Eben, because Eben, he was excited. I mean, I understand, like, how can you control your excitement, but at the same time, you know, I don't think Eben should have really been, like, running around, like, woo, and jumping up and down, because, you know, poor David is over here crying. Ugh, I hate that. I hate when they have to both people up there. It just, that would be so awkward, especially, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna stop talking. But anyways, all in all, I just wanted to hug David and tell him that everything would be okay. Well, there you have it. It's the top 24. Wait. There's a twist. There's a huge twist. The American Idol's producers decided to pull an X Factor and bring someone back to make it a top 25 instead of a top 24. Alright, so they might be bringing back either Richie Law, who's the cowboy. Hell no, please don't bring him back. Johnny Kaiser, who was cut in Vegas, and even though he's good, and he is very cute, I don't think it's really fair to give him a semi-final spot to someone who wasn't even in the top 24, who didn't even sing for their life. Like, is that really fair? I don't think so. So maybe they're just putting his name on there because they know a lot of little girls are fangirling over him and like, oh my gosh, Johnny Keezer may be back. Ooh, we better tune in. I think maybe it's just more for a rating's sake. I'll be shocked if he's the one because I really honestly don't think it's fair at all. So we'll see what happens. Jermaine Jones, I don't know. I think he's a sweet guy, but his voice just doesn't cut it for me. I don't know. I mean, I would be happy. He would be so happy if he was brought back, and I would love to see that smile on his face. But other than that, I probably wouldn't vote for him. So, unless he did an amazing job and blew me out of the water, but well, I don't know. And then David Leathers. I hope to God this is the one who made it, because I will vote for him, and he will make that top 13. I guarantee it. Alright, so there you have it, the top 25. Follow me on Twitter at ScottyHaleyFan. I live tweet during Idol. Join me. I would love to know what you guys think. Comment down there. Tell me who you're excited about. Right over there. And sub up there. See you all next week for the live shows. I can't wait.